Hello, I'm Z. First long form video, kind of nervous. This video is about my favorite OC. He is my baby girl, my child, my son, Monty. He is a part of my Skater Girls project. He is in his early to mid 30s. He's trans-masked, wears hearing aids, and his eyesight's going bad. Where do I start with his backstory? Anyways, his mother was a semi-famous actress, Iris. One day, she found out that the show she was going to star in was going to replace her. But the producer promised her the spot if she, slept with him. So she did, and he didn't give her the part. Like a bitch. Anyways, a month later, she's pregnant with his baby. Now she films in the Lowest of Low movies and works at a diner in Neon Heights. The birthplace of dreams is what they call it. Monty's birth name is Monisha, and his mother always resented him, telling him he needed to be great because of how much she was put through and how looked down upon she is for having him. Soon, she signed him up for dance lessons. That's where the higher-up at Glass House Media scouted him to be a star. Since the age of around 6 or 8 to 13, he trained to be a performer. And at 13, she debuted as an idol in Pink Index, along with Marcia, the 17-year-old leader and vocalist, and Sophie, eldest and the main dancer, as well as the face of the group. Monisha was the youngest and the center and visual, and ended up being the most popular. They were going to be together for around 10 years, maybe longer, maybe 20. But their time was cut short, and Pink Index only lasted 4 years because Marcia was found dead in her apartment. And her face was so disfigured that they could barely tell it was her, which was fun. Anyways, so they went on a temporary hiatus for a bit before permanently disbanding altogether. Now, the true reason for their disbandment wasn't fully because of Marcia's death. But around the time that this was all happening, Monty was in a relationship/situationship with this guy named Axel. They had slept together, hung out together, acted like they were together, but Axel refused to ever put a label on it. When Monty's mother died, and he got particularly upset and distraught about it, him and Axel had more fights. They had a really big fight, which caused them to not be on speaking terms for a little while. But eventually, Monty, being the bigger man, went to apologize. When he went into Axel's house, found him dead. To top all of this off, a week or two later, Marcia was found dead. And literally the day after Marcia was found dead and Monty was told about it, Monty figured out he was pregnant with Axel's baby. And that was truly what disbanded them, Pink Index. Because him and Sophie were going to kind of continue, but as a duo. But after he got pregnant, the company decided to disband them, like companies do. Now, it took Monty a little while to tell anyone, because he was kind of young, but also because he didn't talk to anyone, really. And so he went to Sophie, because that's the main person he knew. And Sophie was there throughout the whole pregnancy, even helping him through his pregnancy psychosis, where he would see an almost biblically accurate kind of humanoid angel that didn't go away and only truly went away when his daughter Afra was born. At this time, he met a person online named V, in which he found comfort in and finally had a friend again after so many years. Anyways, I'm going to skip a few years ahead since it's not really that important for the story, because it's a lot of just raising a kid. It's important, but not that important. Anyways, in the present, Mani, who's trans-masked and came out to Sophie, who now calls herself Hime, and V, he lives with V, because it's kind of hard raising a kid on your own. But they're in a rebellious group called Gridlers. That's all I'm going to have here. I'm going to now tell you a bit about the design. Now, Mani has been around for a little while. He is based off this other OC, which is separate but also the same. I don't really want to get into it right now, but I draw him all the time. I have his hair up to just add volume to the top because the flared jeans or flared pants really have a bottom heavy silhouette, which he is very bottom heavy, I will say that. Over the more I draw him, here it's not really shown, but anytime I draw him on paper, he has he's thick. He has a very big ass. Very big hips, very big ass. And the flare jeans kind of like balance it all out, while also still giving me what I want. Now, I knew I wanted him to have a blue sweater and a pink scarf, but the hair and all that kind of is because of that one character from Toilet Bound Hanako. I cannot remember his name, but him. I don't really know how to explain my color process of where I put colors, but something I suggest you do is that you put an entirely black layer, set it to color, and you can go back to that to check on the grayscale to see if your colors are too close together in value. Mani's story is, well, not his story, his growth throughout the series is a lot of him accepting himself. The first design is him as an adult in his late 20s, early 30s-ish, where he's learned that he can just be himself and that's okay. The other one is when he feels the need to play up the feminine parts of him, and it's also because he's dressed for an idol, but he was never really truly able to be himself. More on that I'll get into later. I just don't know how to word it properly without sounding weird as hell. But speaking about the other design, I gave her leg warmers because, and you're going to see this a lot, if you're going to look at any of my designs, you're going to see either flared pants or leg warmers and arm warmers a lot. That's because I always want to wear those, but I get overwhelmed, so I put it in all my art. Now, she was going to originally wear a off-the-shoulder sweater, but I opted, not off-the-shoulder sweater, but an off-the-shoulder hoodie, but I figured I'd make it fluffy just to match the leg warmers, and also it offers a little more of a spikier silhouette, which is what the idol group forced her to be. Mani is much more soft, but they forced Mani, or Manisha, to be bold, loud, more sexy, despite being the youngest. Actually, looking at the design right now, I might add fishnets underneath the socks. But I put the gradient on the dress specifically to make it not so one-dimensional. I might need to do that for the other design, but still. I don't really have that much more to say, but I will say my next video is probably going to be either me creating sprites with my Sona or a PNG tuber. I might do both. I don't know. We'll see. Because I have the design fully set out. I just don't have anything to put on the screen for you guys. Anyways, if you liked the video, subscribe. If you didn't like the video, too bad, I guess. Anyways, have a great morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is for you, and live. Live because people want you dead. Goodbye!